Because it's just typical. Oh, TJ, hold on. This is another David impulsive story.
Let's hear it.
Come on. Okay, so like, I guess must have been like 3 or 4 months ago.
Oh, okay.
It must have been okay. So like, it was around the time when Ava was graduating, and Saturday at like 3 o'clock, and you just say like, you want to meet us at Outer Inn in an hour. Mm-hmm. And I say, yeah, I was doing something. I couldn't meet you until like 45 minutes after. So you've maybe been at the bar for 45 minutes. And I get there after Ubering to the bar, and you just come out and say, and Ava and her friend just start running down the block, and you start sprinting off too. And you just say, are you down to go to Nashville right now? And I was just like, oh yeah, whatever. And then you actually take off sprinting, and then you telling me like, they went to Nashville that night. Like literally,
you guys just on a pulse. That's such a David move.
That's what I'm saying. And I was literally just like, dude, no, I'm like, you guys are fucking hammered right now. I just got here. I'm not going to. I'm not paying for a ticket to Nashville right now.
Yeah.
And they went, and like I was literally with them for like maybe 25 minutes, and it was all just like running to Ava's hotel, them getting changed and going down, and then you guys ordering an Uber, and then I was just like.
Right.
You should have came.
I should have came. I should have, honestly.
Yeah, it was fun.
Wasn't Cole with you? No, Cole was already there.
So Cole was already there, and yeah, you're right. So we were at Outer Inn.
You could only get 3 tickets though.
The Outer Inn classic bar at the Ohio State.
Yeah, so we were Outer Inn, and it was after spring block, and we were there with friends, and our friends had left, so it was Ava and I and Allie, Ava's roommate right now, and we were like, oh, what are we gonna do tonight? And I was texting Cole, and Cole's like, yo, Nashville's a lot of fun,
Bro, Nashville is a bouncing town, low key. Like, it's a big Instagram town.
Oh, it's huge, dude. Nashville is, that's interesting. That's like, gotta be like, it's like Austin. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nashville is like Austin, Nashville, Seattle, and then like Bisbee, Montana. The hottest cities in the fucking country.
Bisbee, Montana?
I don't even know if that's, Montana's hot though, dude. Everyone in our like everyone in our generation wants to move to Montana.
Why do you think that is?
Because it's the anti-city. Everyone, the contrarian, population, the hipsters, everyone wants to get out to Montana. It's so beautiful, which I hear it is. I definitely want to go to Montana, but like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Besides, like, move to Montana.
I mean, there's a lot of...
Besides just hitting fresh air and, like, go backpacking.
It'd be nice to, like, have, like, a small, like, little place out there. It doesn't even have to be, like, a bit, like, a little, like, shit cabin almost. Dude, go out there, like, whenever, like, there's a stressful time, just go off the grid. Like, I want to have, like, a little off the grid, like...
Oh, yeah. When I
deal.
make my first
I'm not
million,
saying it has to be big or anything, but, like...
When I make my first million, I'll definitely go for an off-the-grids cabin with a little bunker underneath there, dude. Yeah, you gotta have something.
Gotta have the doomsday bunker.
Exactly. Yeah. Jet ski only, gas generator, and then just watch a lot of Life Below Zero to figure out how they do it.
Life Below Zero.
But like, yeah, then you guys ended up just going to like get off the point. But like, when you went back to Nashville, you went to Nashville, and I was literally just left like being like,
I know.
What the fuck happened?
I felt bad, but I knew exactly what I was doing, and I made sure to apologize.
Clearly, yeah.
Which I did. I knew what I was doing.
No,
and I willingly made that decision. But yeah, so we were at the bar, and I texted Zach. I texted you earlier. To be fair, you were putting off hanging out with us.
I was a little late.
Yeah, like 3 hours. It was like, yo, we're
3 hours is
remember
bullshit.
We were supposed to meet earlier in the day.
Did you go to Spring Block? Did you go to Spring Block?
I did not go to Spring Block.
Okay, well, there you go. So I met you fine. You didn't go either. I was
late. You were still, yeah. But yeah, Zach decided to come meet us at Outer Inn. And in the time that Zach told me that he was coming to Outer Inn, and by the time that he got there, I made the impulsive decision to, as I was texting Cole's like, hey, Nashville's a lot of fun. And, we didn't really have a plan for the night.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what did you guys do down there once you got there? So, like, how from here, it's like a 6-hour drive, right?
Right. So, what we did was, thank you to my mom and Olivia, who are both Southwest flight attendants. I fly for free on Southwest Airlines. And
what a scam.
I get free tickets occasionally. And, Cole, my roommate, was already down there, and he had his truck. So
you got a ride on the...
So we had a ride on the way back. We knew that. And we were like, let me check the app. Let me see when the next Southwest flight is. Turns out there was a flight in 90 minutes. And you're supposed to be at the airport, an hour before your flight.
You guys left and it was like, was like, you guys are not gonna fucking make it. Like, I was surprised you guys.
So
left.
you got how many tickets did you get? You got how many people went?
So I fly for free, and then I got 2 buddy passes for Ava and Allie.
So yeah, that's clutch.
She could only get 2 buddy passes too, so I was kind of left in the wind no matter what.
Yeah,
but
if
Allie and Ava were literally like,
sorry, Allie, but if Zach could have
other.
came, Zach would have come, but instead Allie came. Still had a great time, and I'm glad that Allie came and Ava, of course. But yeah, we got we basically booked the flight while we were outer in, and we had to be at the airport. I think it was actually a shorter time window than 90 minutes. I think it was 60 minutes until the plane took off.
You guys had no room for air.
So we had to run to Ava's apartment so she could grab clothes. I just had the clothes on my back.
Down the street.
Yeah, I had the clothes on my back. Ava had to like grab something at her apartment because she didn't want her block clothes. I was wearing like something normal. She was wearing block clothes. So she put on a little outfit for Nashville, and we had an Uber on the way. Like we called the Uber while we were outer in to pick us up at Ava's. So we were running to the Wellington while the Uber's on the way. Ava went up to get her stuff, came down, the Uber picked us up, and whipped us to the airport. Thankfully, there was no line of security.
You guys were hammered too. Lily like made me take the phone and said like, Zach, tell me if they're not drunk. Like I could lose my job. And I'm looking at David, who's like, all he wants to do is go to Nashville.
I was more
right now.
fired up and speaking fast because I was like, I need to move. The flight's in 60
you were making
minutes.
moves, but also I was just like, yeah, they're fine. Like Allie was so drunk. She was like, she wasn't stumbling, but she was like,
Allie and Ava slept on the plane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
that
it was
how long was the flight?
Like
1 hour.
It's an hour flight. It's
1 hour.
You slept on an hour flight. Like
So we got to the airport.
Did you get drinks on the flight? Oh wait, they probably didn't give them out.
They didn't even. Yeah, it was such
you
a
guys
short
were talking
flight.
about
They
it.
didn't even give out drinks.
You're like, we need to drink on the flight because otherwise we're gonna sleep. And like, sure enough, it tells me.
Yeah, they slept anyways. But this is what was awesome about it was we made the decision an hour before the flight took off. We got there, it was a 1 hour flight. So we were in Nashville 2 hours after we made the decision. And it was a 15-minute Uber to Honky Tonk Central from the airport. So in 2 hours and 15 minutes, we were at Outer Inn, and in 2 hours and 15 minutes, we were at Honky Tonk Central in Nashville.
Rent a hotel room?
Wow.
We didn't even have to rent a hotel room.
Did you just stay in Cole's room or whatever?
Yeah, Cole had a friend there, and we just crashed their apartment.
You did just go for free. All you had to suffer.
Free.
All you did was suffer was just the car ride back while hungover.
Yes, but it was a good car ride. It was 6 hours,
and
like
you got
5.5, 6 hours.
Was it just the 4 of you two in that car?
Yeah.
Oh, that's huge. I figured Cole was driving someone else too.
No,
that's
just
huge.
us 4. Cole had his truck, which Cole has like a 2017 Silverado now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's nice. It's comfortable.
The Jeep's gone.
Yeah, the 2004 Wrangler's gone.
Damn,
dude,
bro.
I remember when he first got that Jeep.
Yeah.
I love that Jeep. I forgot that he fucking.
Dude, he sold that. He sold that for $8,000.
Yeah,
really?
It was a 2004.
Yo, did he get on
Yeah,
that?
it had over.
I
think it had over 100,000 miles on it.
And he sold it for $8,000.
Sold for $8,000.
It's a Jeep.
I think he bought it for 10. He bought it for 10 when he was 16 years old.
He bought
sold
it?
it for 8.
That's a great deal.
I think his dad did.
That's a great deal.
That is kill. That's killer value.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was. We drove up here, Columbus, a couple of times in that Jeep when we made those visits.
Yep.
Yeah, when I was like hung out with Cole over over like the very start of quarantine, we were whipping around in the Jeep.